Hello, boys and girls. Welcome to another episode of Ms.P. Teach Me. I'm Ms. P, and today we're going to review shapes. You will need to make sure that you have the Keynote app downloaded onto your iPad before you continue this lesson. Pause the video on the next screen to download Keynote, then start the video again to begin the lesson. Now we are ready to go. So, how will we know when we have been successful in this lesson? Well, we will know we are successful when we can do these three things. 1, know what makes 5 different shapes special. And 2, find each one of these shapes in the Keynote app. And 3, build a house using these 5 specific shapes. So that you stay with me and everybody learning today, this video will need to be paused when you see this screen. This will give you time to work on your lesson, apple up, and make hand pancakes to show you are ready to move on. Apple up means to turn your iPad over very gently and lay it on a flat surface like a table or the floor. To make hand pancakes, stretch your fingers and hands as flat as you possibly can, and then put your hands under your legs and sit really still until it's time to move on with the learning. Let's practice. We see the screen, somebody pauses the video, you practice what you've learned, then apple up with your iPad and make hand pancakes until someone starts the video playing again. Excellent job! I think you've got it. Now we can move on. Our lesson today is about shapes. Let's watch this short video reminding us the names of 5 shapes and what makes each shape special.
Welcome to Kids Academy. Hi there, I'm Toby. I need to put these shapes together to build my own house. Will you help me? You will? Great! This is a square. It has 4 equal sides. We need it to start building the house. And this is a triangle. It's called a triangle because it has 3 sides. Let's put the triangle on top of the square. We've got a roof now. Great! This is a circle. It's round. It'll make a perfect circle-shaped window. We've got a rectangle here. It has 4 sides. The rectangle will make a great door. These rhombuses are like diamonds. Let's use them to decorate our house. Lovely. The house is ready. Good work. What shapes have we used to build the house? Let's have a look at the shapes again. Everybody said a square, a triangle, a rectangle, a circle, a rhombus. Bye-bye.
Wasn't that a great review? Give me a thumbs up if you liked it. Give me 2 thumbs up if you want to build a house out of shapes just like Toby did in the video. I want to also. Did you see the names of each shape in the video? Me too! Can you tell me the name of one of the shapes you saw? Yes, I saw a square too. Tell a friend what makes the square shape special. Great job! That's right. A square has 4 equal sides. That's what makes it special. I think we need to make shapes out of our bodies. Everybody needs to stand up. Be careful not to stand on your iPad if it's appled up on the floor. Now, stand straight and tall with your hands by your side, waiting to become a shape. Here we go.
Huggy? Huggy! Where are you? Pink food! Huggy! Ping pong! Roll around, circle! Circle! Roll round and round. Circle! Roll round and round.
Stone, square. Square, stop, here and there. Square, stop, here and there.
Slide, triangle.
Triangle, slide, left and right. Triangle, slide, left and right. Point, diamond. Diamond, point your finger. 1, 2, 3, 4. Diamond, point 1, 2, 3, 4.
Shake, star. Twinkle, little star. Shake your hands. Twinkle, little star. Shake your hands. Chew, heart. Ha, heart. Chew, give a kiss. Ha, heart. Chew, I love you.
That was so much fun. Did you have fun doing the shape dance? I know, so did I. You can sit back down now. Thank you so much for being such great listeners and great dancers. Now we will start our shapes project. Make sure your iPad is still turned over and flat on the surface. We call that appled up. I will let you know when it's time to turn it over again and begin working. So I am going to start this lesson by opening the Keynote app. If this is the first time I've opened this app, I might need to give the app some permissions to use my camera or my microphone or use my photos. I will always choose yes or allow or okay if I am asked. I am going to open up the Keynote app by tapping it on my iPad. Now I'm going to tap the rectangle paper with a plus on it. Next, I will tap Choose a Theme. Now I will tap the basic white template to open it. Pause the video on the next screen. App will turn over your iPad, which means to turn it where you can see the home screen. Then tap the home button 2 times and start working. When you are finished with all the tasks listed, Apple up by placing your iPad face down on a flat surface and make hand pancakes to show you are ready to move on with the lesson. Let's move on. I need a blank slide, so I am going to tap the plus right on the bottom. Next, I'm going to slide all the choices up to get to the very bottom. I will use my finger and slide it up like this until I get to the bottom. Do you see the paper that doesn't have any writing on it? Me too. It says blank. Tap that paper or slide. Pause the video on the next screen. Apple, turn over your iPad, which means to turn it over gently where you can see the home screen. Then tap the home button 2 times and start working. When you have finished all of the tasks listed, Apple up with your iPad by placing your iPad face down on a flat surface and make hand pancakes to show you are ready to move on with the lesson. Now we get to find our 5 shapes. I am going to tap on the plus, which is on the very top of my screen. I'm going to tap the shapes icon. It looks like a circle with a square in front of it. Now I can see some shapes. If you don't see any shapes when you tap this button, tap the word basic right here, and the shapes should appear. Pause the video on the next screen. Apple, turn over your iPad, which means to turn it over gently so that you see the home screen, and tap the home button 2 times. Then start working. When you have finished all of the tasks listed, Apple up by placing your iPad face down on a flat surface and make hand pancakes to show that you are ready to move on with the lesson. Do you remember the shapes we need to build our house? I kind of forgot, so could you help me? Oh yeah, that's right. I need to get a rectangle. But I don't see a rectangle. I see a square. I wonder if I can change it into a rectangle. I'm going to tap, hold, and then drag the square onto the slide. And then I'm going to let go. I see bubbles all around the shape. If I tap the blank slide, the bubbles will go away. If I want to see them again, I tap the middle of the shape. There they are. If I hold a bottom bubble and slide my finger down, watch what happens. I get a rectangle. I can make it bigger by holding a corner bubble and sliding my finger diagonally. Watch. Now it's bigger. Pause the video on the next screen. Apple, turn over your iPad, which means to turn it over so that you see the home screen, and tap the home button 2 times. Then start working. When you're done with all of the tasks, Apple up your iPad by placing it face down on a flat surface and make hand pancakes to show when you are ready to move on with the lesson. Now I want to get the next shape. Do you remember which one I need? Yes, the triangle. I will tap the plus. I will find the triangle and I will drag it onto the slide. I'm going to keep going into shapes and dragging all the ones I need onto my slide until I have all 5. Do you remember the 5 shapes that Toby used to build his house? Let's say them together. Rectangle, triangle, circle, square, and rhombus. Great job remembering! Pause the video on the next screen and Apple turn over your iPad, which means to turn it gently so that you see the home screen. Then tap the home button 2 times and start working. When you are done with all the tasks, Apple up by placing your iPad face down on a flat surface and make hand pancakes to show you are ready to move on with the lesson. I have all my shapes. Do you have yours too? Awesome! I want to build my house, but all of my shapes are the exact same color, and I want them to be different colors. So I'm going to choose a shape, and I'm going to tap on it. When I see the bubbles around that shape, I know this is the shape I'm going to give color to. What tool do you think I need that'll give me colors? Look at the top of the screen. What? The paintbrush? I think that's a great idea. I'm going to tap the paintbrush. Oh no, I don't see any colors. What do you think I should do now? Well, what if I tap the word style? Now I see colors. That is wonderful. I think I want to make this shape red. So I will tap the red color. It's red. Now I'm going to tap another shape. How about this one? I look for the bubbles so that I know for a fact I'm going to color the right shape. There are the bubbles. I'm going to tap the, paintbrush. I think I'm going to pick pink this time. My shape turned pink. Pause the video on the next screen. Apple turn over your iPad, which means to turn it over gently until you see the home screen. Then tap the home button 2 times and start working. When you are done with all the tasks, Apple up by placing your iPad face down on a flat surface and make hand pancakes to show you are ready to move on with the lesson. Now I have all my shapes and they're all different colors. I am now going to build my house. I'm going to tap each shape one at a time. Use the bubbles to make it bigger or smaller and then put it right where I want it on the screen. Watch. It's perfect. Now I'm going to tap on the next shape. I think I want the triangle. There are the bubbles, but it's kind of small. So I think what I want to do is use the bubbles to stretch it out and make it fit just right. looks really good. I am going to continue moving all of my shapes on the screen to make a house just like Toby's. And now it's your turn. Pause the video on the next screen. Apple, turn over your iPad, which means to turn it over gently so that you see the home screen. Then tap the home button 2 times and start working. When you are done with all of the tasks, Apple up by placing your iPad flat on a surface very gently and make hand pancakes to show you are ready to move on with the lesson. My house turned out so amazing. I am sure yours are amazing too. The last thing I'm going to do is put my name on my picture so that my teacher and my friends and even me can find it again. I'm going to tap the word presentation on the very top of the screen. Then I'm going to choose rename. I see there is a little cursor inside of the window that says presentation. I'm going to tap the X that's on my keyboard and it's going to delete the word presentation. Now I'm going to type my name. When I am finished, I'm going to tap the word done. Now you can see that Miss P is at the top of the screen. Pause the video on the next screen. Apple, turn over your iPad, which means to turn it over gently until you see the home screen. Then tap the home button 2 times to start working. When you are done with all tasks, Apple up by placing your iPad face down on a flat surface and then make hand pancakes to show you are ready to move on with the lesson. Excellent job, everyone. We're all finished. I know we were successful because we did the 3 things we set out to do. Number 1, we were able to find out what makes 5 different shapes special. And we were able to find each of those shapes in the Keynote app. And finally, we built a house using those 5 specific shapes. Make sure when you share your creation with your teacher or your friends that you say each shape's name and tell why they are special. I hope you had fun reviewing shapes today. I had so much fun with you, and I really hope to see you again soon when we learn something else on Miss P, Teach Me. Goodbye.